Good morning, everyone. First of all, it's a real pleasure to be with you here today in Sofia. Unfortunately, also some of our colleagues couldn't come on time. They will be arriving during the course of the day because of the transport problems. My name is Oливера Рози, and I'm representing IRAP. It stands for International Road Assessment Program. And I will be today with you in this workshop together with our colleagues from Zagreb, from Croatia, from Transport and Traffic Science University, Bojan Jovanovic and Juraj Leonard, who will be with you and giving you the first part of this workshop, in which they will try to combine a little bit of theoretical knowledge and quite a lot of practical things in relation to the implementation of IRAP protocols and how we address at IRAP road infrastructure safety. So I will give you just a brief overview about the IRAP, who we are, what we do, and a little bit of a global context, where do we fit in the global context. But first of all, I would like to ask all of you to raise your hand if you have ever heard of IRAP and IRAP methodology. So very, very few. Okay, so it means we'll start from very basics. As I said, IRAP stands for International Road Assessment Program. We have begun as a EuroRAP program almost 3 decades ago, but then we established a sister program, which was international umbrella organization, which somehow outgrow the EuroRAP, and in the recent years, we are operating only under the IRAP, which is an international organization established as a charity in the UK, and we are working in more than 120 countries around the globe at the moment. Our vision is world free of high-risk roads, and we are providing global standards for road infrastructure safety assessment. And you will hear much more about the details of the methodology. We provide, because we are charity, we have our donors, we provide free tools and the methodology for anyone to use. Of course, in order to be able to use the tools, anyone can use, but we also provide trainings, course, communication, advocacy to support road infrastructure safety goals and general global action on road safety. We are governed by IRAP Board, the Global Technical Committee, and the Global Policy Advisory Committee. Recent studies by the Johns Hopkins University at the end of last year has shown that IRAP, together with partners in the world, so not only us, because we are a very small charity, maybe not more than 30 people all around the globe, but with our partners together, we have estimated impact from 2016 to the end of 2024 of almost 400,000 lives saved from death and serious injury on roads globally by using our tools that will be presented to you today. How we fit into the global perspective, you probably all know that we are now into the second decade of action for road safety, and there is a global plan of halving road deaths by half by the end of the decade, which is in 2030. And there are very specific targets to which our methodology fit, road safety targets. There are targets 3 and target 4 that are on the slide, that by 2030, by the end of the decade, all new roads should be 3-star or better, and by 2030 as well, more than 75% of traveling should be on the 3-star or better roads. Also, our methodology, or using our methodology, countries have set their national plans, national strategies with very specific KPIs, key performance indicators, or goals. Here you have some good examples from Croatia, Georgia, some other from Africa, where governments have endorsed our methodology and have included this in their national road safety strategy, targeting most of the roads with 3-star or better by the end of the decades. or actually embedding it into the target 3 or 4. On our web page, you can find a lot of resources, and I guess for students this may be even more interesting. But we have also developed lately IRAP Safety Insights Explorer that you can access through the web page. This will be available for you to you later on presentation, so that you can look into. Safety Insights Explorer give us a little bit of business case why to invest in road safety and in road infrastructure safety, and what is the burden of the injury. Here are details at the global level, how much road crash casualties cost, and how much we have estimated road casualties, and also what are their cost, estimated cost of the casualties. Of course, on your left-hand side, you can browse this data by country, region, and find even details for your country. Based on the data that we have in our Vizija software that will be presented by those brilliant guys today to you, we can present the picture of key performance indicators globally at the European level or at the national level, seeing in most of the cases that there are very few roads that achieve 3-star or better, and this especially applies for pedestrian, cyclists, and motorcyclists, where for vehicle occupants at the global level, the situation is much better, but if you look regionally, this differs from region to region very much. As a general context, I think that you here at the university and our colleagues, there are some things in which we perform well. We do know quite a lot about road safety, but we also do face some challenges, how we go from the phase where we are now and to the future, and make sure that we can not only achieve the targets, but embed altogether Vision Zero, especially at the European level. Here in the EU, that we have decided that this is what we want to strive for. And more or less, we know good fundamentals about road safety, about road infrastructure safety, about engineering problems. We know about standards, which standards work, which they don't work. We have well-established methodology. We also have clear targets that we can choose from. So these are the things that more technical things that we do know a little bit more about, but where we find more difficulties all around the globe. But this also applies to Europe. This is adaptive, we could call adaptive challenges. How do we create a new ways of thinking? How we create a new leadership in road safety, policy and strategies that really work, that are supported by action plans, that will be implemented. How we build our capacities. All road safety engineers are usually engineers, very busy with all the stuff. The resources are scarce, knowledge is there, but not a lot of time to be spent on safety. How do we mobilize the existing resources? This is also a challenge. And of course, always when we look globally, there is a challenge with different contexts, different cultures. And this applies even if you look only into Europe. At IRAP, we develop with our partners local ownership and expertise, and there are plenty of, currently even more than on this slide, local RAPs, local road assessment programs that take the ownership of our tools and they implement in their region or in their countries. We used to have, as I said, Euro RAP, but now we have Australian RAP, Brazil RAP, and also some quite a lot of countries RAP. These are on the slide. These are only a little bit bigger than regional, I would say. On the web page, you can find some good case studies as well that you may want to look into, how countries have been using our tools and what they have been achieved and their successes. We really want to stand next to the countries and next to the governments and road authorities that chooses either to use our tools or to use any other tools or let's say innovative way of thinking in order to improve road infrastructure safety, and we really dedicate effort and commit time and commit ourselves to celebrate successes of countries together. So for more information, you can look a lot on our web page. This would be what I wanted to say this morning to you. I'll give the floor now to our dear colleagues and wishing you the best for this event. Thank you very much.